What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Weezy back at you with another video, man. Appreciate everybody doing the likes that I'm putting out there, man. Y'all doing hella good, way better than I thought. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Anybody that liked the last video and the video before that, man, I appreciate you, man. So ever since I've been asking, I think, you know, people been doing it. It's crazy. But I would love y'all to keep it up, man. Keep hitting that like button, man. You don't really got to subscribe. Subscribe if you what the hell? But you don't want to subscribe, man, and you just like what I'm saying, man. You just want support, man. Take less than 2 seconds, man. Hit the like button for me, man. You can go to the next video if you want to, man. But today what we're gonna talk about is the do's and don'ts, man. And a lot of times I don't even follow my own advice. Like, I would tell myself before I leave the house, I'll say, man, don't go out here and don't do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be the first thing I say to myself. Don't go out here, don't do nothing stupid. Don't, you know, over push your limits. Don't be too dangerous, you know, because here's the thing about riding a bike. A lot of people find out way later into owning one. They find out that it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's a hard thing to do. But once you get comfortable and you get used to your bike and you get used to the speed and you get used to the weight and feel of it, you feel like you feel like nothing can hurt you. Not hurt you, but you feel like you're invincible in a way. You know, you feel like you know, you're not going 61. You know what I'm saying? Once you ride for a certain amount of time, and I've only been riding for maybe 4 months, 5 months. So imagine people that's been riding for years. You know, you get in this comfort zone of riding, and you forget that you don't sense the danger of it anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing about the human body. It's very complex. The senses get used to things. The body gets used to things. The body gets used to everything. You know, you can do a workout too much and your body will get used to it. Your body will be like, man, you know, we gotta do something else. We gotta switch it up. We can't keep doing the same workout. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll stop reacting to that workout that you're doing. And when you keep doing that, your body won't react to that workout. Your body will just look at it as it's a norm, and it'll stop reacting. So that's what your senses are doing on this bike. Your senses are starting to pick up the speed, you know, as fast as you're going, and how the things go by you. It slows down to you. You don't even feel like you're doing 50 anymore. You don't feel like you're doing 60, 70, 100. You don't feel that. It's picked up on it's adjusted itself to everything that you're doing out of the norm. Rather than when you first get on it, it feels like you're on the damn rocket. That's why if you was to upgrade and go to a 1000, you get those senses back, because your body ain't used to that type of pickup. It ain't used to lifting off that fast or getting to a certain speed that quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's the danger of riding a bike. And that's why I want to do a do and don't. Do's and don'ts, man. Because at a certain point in time, you don't even realize that you shouldn't be doing something on that bike. I do something every time I go out that I tell myself not to do. And the only reason that I don't do more of it is because I always remind myself while I do it, or just before I do it, or just before I leave, relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax. When you go out here, your intention is to have fun and get home. Your intentions ain't it to get out here and risk your life. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of creeps back into my mind once I do something stupid and I go, oh, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? So this is my reminder, hopefully for people that come across this channel, or new riders or old riders that's getting a little bit too confident and not realizing you can fucking die from 50 miles per hour, let alone 75, 80. You know what I'm saying? On a residential road. Like, it's like me doing right now 90 miles an hour down this road. Somebody comes out of this business right here, or a car, one of these houses back out, because it's a residential area. People live right here. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to remind yourself, just before you do something stupid, that you are about to do something stupid, or you are doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? And this is what this video was going to be about, man. I can start going back here and doing some of my videos too. I just don't want to, because those businesses, and I think people will come over there and be like, hey, you gotta get out of here. But like I was saying, man, the do's and don'ts, man. I'll start off with one don't. Well, we'll start off and do. One do that you should do owning a bike would be reminding yourself every time you get out here that this thing ain't a fucking play toy. It's not a play toy. Matter of fact, we're gonna go up here. It's not a play toy. It's not something that you should just be joking around on. It's not something that you should take as a game. And you should definitely take this seriously. Okay? We'll stop right here, man. It looks like my normal spot is taken up. Okay. One is you should take this seriously, man. You should take this bike way more serious than you would take anything, especially when you out on the road. You know what I'm saying? You should look at this bike as a tool to have fun with, and you should look at this bike as a tool that could possibly kill you. Okay? That's a do. And do meaning the seriousness. Be serious about it. Be intentional about what you're doing. Okay? A don't. I'm gonna do maybe 5 do's and 5 don'ts, and I'm coming up with this off the top of my head, man. I ain't professional. 2, a don't. Let's do a don't. Don't forget that this bike is a tool in which you should enjoy. You know, a lot of people, not saying that you shouldn't take it too serious. This is just a counterpart of being serious. You should enjoy yourself while you on this bike. You should enjoy yourself, meaning get out here and have fun, not necessarily risk your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think risking their life is fun. That's not what fun should be when it comes to a bike. You know what I'm saying? That's what people think is fun. You might look at it and go, man, having a bike, going fast, you know, getting to 1,000, You know, being able to get up to 200 miles an hour in a split second is fucking badass. That's fun. It can be fun, but it can also be fatal, and that's a don't. You know, don't risk your life. Don't not take that shit serious. And the fun of it would be going out here, going in places that you can't normally go. Travel to places that you do know, but travel to them on a bike. You know, go see a city on a bike. Go to the river. You know, go look at your city. Ride through your downtown area on a bike. Find you a route that you frequent, that you do a lot, and enjoy the weather. Be out in the weather. You know, go meet people. Go talk to people. Things like that. Have fun on the bike. Don't risk your life on the bike. Another do would be do your research. Do your research, man. You know, do your research on what this bike can do, can't do, how to do maintenance on it. You know, how to put things on it. You know, instead of going up to always having to pay somebody and go to a shop and give somebody unbelievable amounts of money just to do something simple. Do research. There's a lot of things that you can do for your bike that you don't even know. You know, don't look at it as something out of your realm. Oh man, I can't do that. I can't put that on there. I can't do that. Don't think that way. Do research on your bike. Think about what it is you need to do, and then look online. That's why we got YouTube. And do your own maintenance. Okay. We're gonna move to a don't. Okay, we have 4. Let's move to a don't. Let's see. Don't be influenced by older riders. Okay? Older riders can influence younger riders, meaning not young in age, but young in experience. It could influence them to do things that they shouldn't be doing, bro. They shouldn't be doing that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in hell you should be getting influenced by a dude that's been riding for 10 years and you just bought a bike. And he's flying down the street doing 180 and you over trying to keep up with him. You ain't never hit a corner at 105 miles per hour in your life. You don't know the lean angle. You don't even know if you can handle that. You're going to start getting nervous. And your ass going to stand up thinking this lean is too far. And then you're going to go straight off the side and smack into a wall or some shit. Or do 1,000 somersaults in a field somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm watching group rides, I see that, man. Somebody trying to hit a corner doing 95 ain't never did that in their life. Ain't never even practiced that in their life. And then they get with a guy that's been doing this shit for 7-8 years. He hits that corner, boom. You do come around. How many of these videos y'all seen already? Because I know y'all seen them. Where dudes do that shit and they right off the side of the fucking corner, rolling, bike doing 1,000 flips. They fucked up. Out of commission. Can't even go to work. I know y'all seen videos of that shit, bro. Don't be influenced, bro. That's a don't, man. I ain't gonna keep going on and on about it. Let's do a do, man. I think I'm on 5. Let's do a do. Do. Wear your gear, man. That's a do. Wear your gear. I might have on short sleeves. I'm squidding it with the short sleeves. You know. I see a lot of people do the short sleeve thing, but I do have on biker pants. They got knee pads in them. I got on my boots, Alpine Star boots. Got my helmet. you know. Got my gloves. You know what I'm saying? You wear your gear as much as possible, you know. Everything's covered up but my arms, which is stupid. Don't get me wrong. I should have wore my Alpine Star jacket. I do have. It's like a mesh jacket. It's made for the summertime. But I didn't wear it. I don't wear it. I don't know why, but I don't. But wear your gear, man. Wear your gear as much as possible, you know. If you don't want to wear a shirt and you want to risk fucking skinning your shit up, it's on you. But at least wear some MBT pants, some boots, some gloves, a helmet. At least do that. That's the bare minimum you should wear. If you don't want to wear full gear, at least wear that. That's a do. That's a big do. That should be number one do. We had 5, so now we're gonna go to 6. Don't. I don't know if I mixed up the do's and don'ts or try to equal them and even them out, but we're gonna go to a don't. A don't. Don't. Get into this shit. Excuse me for cussing, but I don't bleep out my cusses. I don't care. This ain't for kids. Kids can't own bikes. So, don't fucking get into this shit solely because you want a YouTube. Don't get into this shit solely because you just want a YouTube, man. I see so many people, not saying I didn't do it because of YouTube. I did it because I saw people do it on YouTube, and I've always wanted to do it for YouTube. Do it because you like bikes first. I like bikes, right? I'm not infatuated with them. I don't love them. I just have a passion. I had a passion for bikes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did want to get a YouTube channel. That's where I started to get the feeling of wanting a bike is from YouTube channels. But don't only get a bike because you want a YouTube channel. Don't do that. That is a no. I'm telling you right now, do not get a bike because you just want to start a YouTube channel. And that's just the way of the world now. You know, that's just the way of the world. That's the content. COE, content over everything. That's just the way of the world now. Everybody does everything for content because now content can get you paid. And the world is so fucked up now. Okay? Financially, you know, the world, everybody's so fucked up. Financially, everybody's scrambling to look for that next gold rush. And content is something everybody can do. You can go to every company and buy a camera, get a camera right here, and go do some content. But don't solely on a bike because you want a YouTube. The reason I say that is because you won't really care about being safe on it. You just want to go out and you fucking wobbly. You ain't really practicing. You only pull it out when you want to do a video. You know, like what I'm doing right now. Some people only come out, pull up in a parking lot, and do a video. And then wobble their ass right back home and put that motherfucker up. That's dangerous as hell, bro. That's dangerous as hell. And I'm telling you, you have to ride your bike, man. Trust me, right now I got about 1,200, 1,300 miles on this bike. I've only been owning it 3 to 4 months. I should have more than that, if we're being honest. But I can only ride on the weekends and sometimes during the week. I don't really ride during the week, you know, around this time of the year because it gets dark fast. But I try to ride every chance I get. Every chance I get. And every time I ride, I make a video. You know? So that's a don't. That's 6. Let's go to 7. A do. One do that I always thought about is, what do you do this for? Have a reason, you know? Have a reason This is a do. Have a reason behind why you wanted to own a bike. And not just a dumb reason. You know, a lot of people don't need to have a bike. Okay? A lot of people don't need to have a bike. This might be the last one. I don't want to keep stretching it. But a lot of people don't need to have a bike. You have to have a good reason that you wanted a bike. Okay? Have a good reason. And that's a do a lot of people don't have. They don't have a good reason. You know what I'm saying? They just want a bike because it looks good. And then they scared, when they get it, they scared of it. It's almost like owning a gun. And I don't want to talk about guns on this channel. But I'm saying it's like owning a weapon. A lot of people own weapons because they look cool. It feels cool to have a weapon. And then what they do? They get 1,000 locks. They get 1,000 locks and put it up in a closet. And it's locked up like it's a bomb. If you get a weapon and you feel this weapon is so dangerous that you can't even have it out, not saying like super out, like just sitting on the dresser or something like that. If you have kids, you still want to lock your stuff up. Make it safe, but at the same time, some people are literally afraid of the weapon that they possess. Like you I could get way deeper into this, but I'm just gonna say, don't own a bike because you don't have a reason. Have a good reason. Your due for this is to have a real reason to own a bike. Have a real passion behind having a bike. Some people get the bike and then they lock it up. Just like some people get a weapon and then they scared of it, so they keep it locked up. And they treat it like a precious jewel or something. You know, like, no, this is a weapon. Go to the gun range with that. You know, go do things with that you know, helps you gain more perspective, gains more experience with that. You know, ride your bike. Have a good reason to own it. That way you want to ride it. Like, you're not getting on it and you terrified. I'm telling you, I see a lot of people be owning bikes and they treat it like it's like it's a bomb or something, like it's something that's gonna blow up on them. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Have a good do. It's a bike. Ride it. That's Wheezy, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna do a little ride. And we're gonna see what we can get into. But if y'all like the video, man. Like the video. Leave a comment if that's how you feel about any of my steps, any of my do's and don'ts, man. Leave a comment and let me know what your do's and don'ts is and what you see, you know. But we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna go enjoy this machine, have a good time, get back to the house, get something to eat. Squeezy, baby. We out this motherfucker.